in chapter Tangents and Secants to a Circle. In this session, I am going to explain the construction of tangents to a given circle. It is important in exam point of view for 4 marks. Now, see the question. Draw a circle of radius 6 centimeters from a point 10 centimeters away from its center. Construct the pair of tangents to the circle and measure their lengths. Verify using the Pythagoras theorem. Means first we have to construct the tangents to a given circle, and next we have to verify using Pythagoras theorem. See the construction. See, first draw a circle of radius 6 centimeters. So, by using the compass and the scale, first measure here the radius of the circle 6 centimeters. Now, with this center of radius 6 centimeters, draw a circle. Draw a circle of radius 6 centimeters and locate the center of the circle with O, and the radius of the circle is 6 centimeters. From a point 10 centimeters away from its center. So, locate a point 10 centimeters away from the center, not from the circle. P 10 centimeters away from the center of the circle. So, this is center of the circle. So, locate a point P 10 centimeters away from the center of the circle. So, this is the point P, which is 10 centimeters away from the center of the circle. Join OP. Join O and P. Join O and P. Now, we have to draw a perpendicular bisector of OP. See how to draw perpendicular bisector of OP. By taking more than half of the distance of length of OP. By taking more than half of the distance, the length of the arc is more than half of the distance, and with the center P, draw 2 arcs either side of OP. Draw 2 arcs with the center P, draw 2 arcs, and same with the same length, draw 2 arcs from center O. By taking center O, draw 2 more arcs. The arcs must cut the previous arcs which is drawn from P. The 2 arcs must cuts the previous arcs which is drawn from P. Now, join these 2 arcs, the point of intersection of these 2 arcs. Join these 2 arcs, the point of intersection of 2 arcs, and it observe this is a perpendicular bisector of OP. This line is perpendicular bisector of OP, and locate the point by M. Locate the point by M. So, this is a point of intersection of OP and it is a perpendicular bisector. Next, here we have to draw a circle with the center M. With the center M and radius either OM or PM, because both are equal, because it is a perpendicular bisector. So, here now with the center M, draw a circle, and the circle, observe the circle must passes through the point O and the point M, because the radius is either PM or OM. So, this is the circle which is drawn with the center M and the radius either OM or PM. Now, locate the point of intersection of 2 circles. Locate the point of intersection of 2 circles. So, this is the point of intersection of 2 circles, and denote the with A and B, and denote the points with A and B. Now, join with PA and PB. Join PA and PB. See, join like this, PA and PB. PA and PB. Now these PA and PB is our required tangents. PA and PB are our required tangents. See once again the construction. First draw a circle of radius 6 centimeters. Next locate a point P outside the circle which is 10 centimeters away from the center of the circle. Next join O and P. Next draw a perpendicular bisector of OP. Perpendicular bisector of OP. And locate the point of intersection with M. Next draw a circle with center M, radius either OM or PM. Both are same. So draw a circle with center M, either radius OM or PM. And locate the point of intersection of two circles. Locate the point of intersection of two circles by A and B. Now join PA and PB. Join PA and PB. Now verify the length of, verify by using Pythagoras theorem. Observe here the length of tangents from P and PA and PB both are equal and both are 8 centimeters. If you measure the lengths PA and PB both are equal, means from external point P we can draw two tangents to a given circle and the length of the two tangents are equal. Now we have to verify by using Pythagoras theorem. See the verification. Verification. For the verification we have to construct a triangle, a right angle triangle. So for this join O and A. Join O and A. Observe here in the diagram. So this is a point of contact. At the point of contact, angle between the tangent and the radius, this is the radius, by joining center to any point on the circle is known as radius. So OA is the radius, PA is the tangent. So at the point of contact, the angle between the tangent and the radius is 90 degrees. So OAP is a right angle triangle. And we know the length of OP, it is given 10 centimeters because it is 10 centimeters away from the center, and OA is the radius, it is also given 6 centimeters. So length of the radius is 6 centimeters, OP length 10 centimeters it is given. Now verify whether PA and PB equal or not by using the Pythagoras theorem, the verification. So before the verification, write the measurements in right angle triangle OAP. In right angle triangle OAP, OA it is radius equal to, it is given 6 centimeters. Next to OP it is also given 10 centimeters. So we have to find out PA, the length of tangent PA. From Pythagoras theorem, apply the Pythagoras theorem for the right angle triangle OAP. So the longest side, identify the longest side. Here the longest side is always opposite to the right angle. The longest side is OP. So longest side square OP square equal to sum of the squares of remaining two sides. The remaining two sides are OA and PA. So OA square plus PA square. OA square plus PA square. We need to find the value of PA. So write here PA square equal to, bring OA square left side. So write here OP square minus OA square. OP square minus OA square. Now substitute the values. OP value 10 centimeter, OA value 6 centimeter. It is given. So OP equal to 10. OP square means 10 square minus OA square. OA value is given 6. So OA square means 6 square. So 10 square means 100 minus 6 square means 36. So 100 minus 36. 100 minus 36 is 64. PA square equal to 64. We need to find the value of PA. So apply square root on both sides. PA whole square equal to root 64. So under root of PA square equal to root 64. Square root cancel. PA equal to root 64 value 8. So 8 centimeters. So this is the verification by Pythagoras theorem. And from construction, we conclude the length of tangent is also same 8 centimeter. Observe, this is 8 centimeter. The length of tangents, both the lengths of tangent PA and PB are both are equal, and both are equal to 8 centimeters. Now this is the verification from Pythagoras theorem. Now observe some important points related to this diagram and also exercise 9.2 first bit problems. All these are observations also related to the construction and from exercise 9.2 first bit problems. Now see the important observations. So first one, the first observation, the length of tangents are equal, means from external point to a given circle we can draw two tangents and the length of tangents are equal, means PA equal to PB, the length of tangents are equal, PA equal to PB, the first observation. And the second one, observe in the diagram the triangle OAP, the triangle OAP and triangle OBP. The first triangle, upper triangle OAP and the lower triangle OBP. These two triangles are congruent. These two triangles are congruent. The triangle, the right angle triangle OAP is congruent to right angle triangle OBP. OBP. Here also same the 90 degrees. So both are the right angle triangles. From RHS congruency rule we conclude these two triangles are congruent, or from SSS congruency rule also we conclude these two triangles are congruent. See here, compare from SSS congruency rule. OA equal to OB because both are the radii equal, same, these two sides are equal. PA equal to PB, both are the tangents, they are equal. So second side also equal. The third side is OP, the third side is OP, it is a common side, that is also equal. From SSS congruency rule these two triangles are congruent, or from RHS also we conclude these two triangles are congruent. If these are the congruent, then they are also similar. So these two triangles are also similar, the congruent as well as similar. So this is the second observation. Now third one, observe OP, the side OP is angular bisector of angle P and angle O. OP is an angular bisector of angle P and angle O. OP is angular bisector. Angular bisector means divide the angle P and angle O, exactly two parts. Angular bisector of angle P and angle O. It is angular bisector of angle P and angle O. Important observations, and it is also related to exercise 9.2.